We've made our way into the kitchen with our first guest who is helping us add a serious pop of color and a whole lot of flavor to our holiday table. Please welcome to our home, Top Chef alum, Chef Karen Akunowicz. Welcome, Karen.
How are you?
I am great. I am honored to be in the kitchen with you, Top Chef alum, and participant of the Top Chef All-Stars, which has just been announced. That's exciting news.
It is really
Congratulations.
exciting. Thank you. We are really exciting. It's a very big season. It's very exciting, and we're premiering on March 19th. So
okay, we'll be watching.
You're gonna know all the faces and names coming back, and everyone has their favorite. So get ready. We're bringing the heat this season.
Well, we'll be,
a lot of there's always a little drama.
It's always so much fun. Deb, Orly, and Kim are waiting patiently for this yummy dessert.
Cameron,
You guys are doing a great job.
Moving? We would like some.
Tell us what we're making today.
So today we're making a cranberry crostata with eggnog ice cream.
How about that, everybody?
I know.
That is fantastic. We're going to start with the crust for the crostata, right?
Exactly.
Okay, so what do we have here? And I know you tried to make this a little bit healthier during the holiday season.
I mean,
whatever we can do.
We'll call it healthy-ish.
Healthy.
We'll call it healthy-ish. We have a lot of eating to do in the holidays. And so one of the things that we're going to do is we are using some AP flour.
Okay, I'm going to load up as you tell everybody.
We can add everything, and this is a pretty easy crust recipe.
Okay.
The next thing we're adding whole wheat flour to it.
Okay, and
so
why is that?
Instead of using, so there's a couple things about doing it is that we're adding the whole wheat flour, a little healthy-ish, and also a lot more texture and a lot more flavor.
Very good.
This is rye flour.
How about that? A little rye flour, too.
So one of the reasons I use this, I had a chocolate cookie once that was made with rye flour, and the difference between the savory and the sweet is amazing.
Phenomenal.
So that's going to give you a little bit more extra
that contrast
savory.
between the savory and sweet. Okay, I love it.
Yeah, because the cranberry filling is sweet, the ice cream is sweet, so we want to balance that out. We don't want it to be overly sweet. We want it to be a little savory.
That's
as well.
why you're a Top Chef alum.
I mean, I don't know about that.
I literally was going to say that's why you're Top Chef All-Star.
We're one person, Debbie Matenopoulos.
Two people, one brain.
Okay, so go ahead. What do we have here?
We're adding a little cornmeal.
Oh, cornmeal. That's right. Okay,
Texture,
great.
right?
Yummy.
We're always looking for more texture in everything that we do, and a little flaxseed.
Little flaxseed, get some healthy
you're
fats
a
in
healthy
there.
guy, right? Exactly.
Yes.
So we're adding a little healthy-ish to our recipe.
I'll take whatever I get. I put a little baking powder in there, I believe, and then some.
And then we're gonna pulse it. We're gonna mix this up a little bit.
We should probably have to. Oh, just mix this up before we add the water.
We're gonna mix this
Look
first.
At me, telling you
You're
what
like,
goes
let me
in
tell
there.
you. Let me
no,
tell
I don't think that's right, Karen. I think we've got to add the water.
You'd be surprised
first.
how often that happens.
Well, maybe I'll listen to you.
So now our flours are combined. So what we can do is we can go ahead and we can add our. I love the flare.
Thank you.
Let's put the top back on and let's add it through this
That's a good idea. You know what?
I love how sweet she is about it.
Let's do it like
this.
Shall we? We're going to pulse it. Okay. Well, maybe we're not.
Well, you broke it, Cameron.
Oh, because this isn't it.
Yeah.
Well, then what's going on? What are we doing?
There you go.
And this is what.
Can we just cut
Guys,
that
this is
whole
what I'm
middle
here.
part
This
out?
is what I'm here for. I'm here for just to put these pieces of butter in. So when we say put the butter in like a pea-sized amount,
Yeah.
we're just gonna cut it into cubes like this.
Great. Here we go.
There you go.
And can I ask
I'm
a
good for
question
something.
about mixing flour like that? So if let's say a recipe calls for like 2 cups of flour, can you just divide that up and mix in flours, or will it really change the recipe and
I
you
think
can't
it
do
depends
that?
what recipe this is. A crostata is a fairly rustic recipe, so we can sort of switch that up, and we still have some AP flour in there.
That's just regular flour, AP
exactly,
flour?
all-purpose.
Oh, all-purpose.
Exactly, all-purpose.
Kim and I are like,
well,
what's...
That's such a cool name.
All of the whole wheat, you might have a little bit of a problem.
While you were talking, I added the water as well, and I mixed it all together.
You're amazing.
And I rolled it out, ready to put in the fridge.
Oh my God.
I did all that. It
I
just
think
happened.
next season of Top Chef, I think it's all you.
Well, and look what we did. Now, this has been in the fridge for a little while, cooled off.
This has been in the fridge for about 20 minutes. So now, and we've pressed it out into a disc, so we can go ahead and we're gonna put this around the rolling pin.
Karen, did you use cold butter in there?
We did.
Okay.
So we kept it in the fridge until we were ready to use it.
Okay.
And then we are just going to, this just makes it,
How about that little trick right there?
that just makes it a little bit easier.
So it doesn't break. That's very
Break,
smart.
we're gonna press this
very,
in.
very skillful.
I mean, we try hard.
Okay.
And then we've got our crust and our springform fam.
Okay, good. Now we're going to make the cranberry filling.
We're gonna make the cranberry filling.
And we have a whole lot of cranberries, but that doesn't go in first. First, we start with a little
We're
butter,
gonna start
right?
with the butter.
Okay, great.
And we're just gonna melt the butter down, then we're gonna add everything else. This is kind of a one pot, like put everything in it, leave it go, low and slow. We're not too worried about it. We're adding cranberries, we're adding brown sugar, white sugar. We're adding.
May I?
Yeah, please.
Okay. It's been sitting out
You're
there for a
doing,
little bit.
you're doing a
Drying
good
out.
job.
And now, and we let that kind of come together before the cranberries go in, or is this about right?
We're gonna add, we're gonna add the cranberries.
Dump
We're
it
just gonna
all
add all
in.
of it. Because this is gonna cook down. So one of the reasons, often when you make a crostata, you don't cook the fruit ahead of time. The cranberries are fairly firm, and we wanna get them a little bit sweet. We're adding the orange juice to it. We're adding some cornstarch, which is gonna make it a little bit like jammy,
Sure,
like a
thicken it
little
up a little
gelatinous,
bit.
exactly.
There we go.
The orange juice, and we're just gonna cook it all down.
Okay, beautiful.
I
And a
mean,
little
that's
bit of-
almost just like a cranberry sauce for Thanksgiving.
Exactly. And actually,
beautiful.
you could take this and you could use it as your cranberry sauce.
Yeah,
for
it's
Thanksgiving.
similar to
a
my
little,
father-in-law's.
a little savory, a little sweet, a little tart. Boom.
Boom.
And low and slow for a little while,
Low
and
and
then we
slow for
let it
about
cool,
20
and
minutes.
we get this magic
look at
cranberry
that.
mixture right here.
So it's beautiful.
Okay, fantastic.
So we're gonna go ahead and we're going to.
You handed that to me. You're going to let me do this?
Yeah. I have a lot of faith in your skill
well,
and
Stop
ability.
now.
Now that
So
we're
you
finished
don't
with the...
pre-bake any of that.
Not
Par-bake.
pre-baking. No, I'm not par-baking it at all.
Okay, great.
And you know, one of the things we're using, to be honest, we're using a springform pan because we have our demo over here. We just want it to be a little bit more beautiful for your holiday table.
When it comes out, you
Right.
flip it. Smart.
Crostata is very freeform.
yeah.
You could make this without a springform
That's
pan, and it would
beautiful.
be lovely. But
How am I doing?
yes, you're doing a really good job. You've done this
God.
before.
Well, you know,
Once or
if
twice.
I had a nickel
Once or
for every
twice.
time I made a cranberry crostata with eggnog ice cream, I'd be
I would have 5 cents.
He's going to be on the next season of Top Chef All-Stars.
I
You
think
guys see
so.
this?
They've
Now,
called.
guess what? Guess what? We ready to put it in the oven?
Yes.
No, not yet.
Well, first we're gonna egg wash it.
What I meant to do is first we're going to egg wash it, and then we're going to put it in the freezer for 20 minutes.
Freezer?
Yeah, we're going to put it in the freezer before we bake it.
We're a little wild. That's why.
Wow.
No. Again, the same reason you don't have to do that, but in the same reason that we want it to come out looking a little bit more beautiful, looking a little less freeform, we're going to freeze it. It's just going to set up.
Okay.
It's going to set up a little bit more, and when it comes out, you're going to get this beautiful edge around the side, and so we're just going to chill
I'll take
it.
that, but what we've done, we've chilled it, and it's in the oven ready
Exactly.
to come out now. So at what temperature and for how long is it in the oven there?
We are going to put it in the freezer for 20 minutes. We're going to put it in the oven at 350 degrees.
So we're jumping ahead here a little bit. Obviously, it's been 20 minutes,
look
then
at
in
that.
the oven, and then boom.
50 minutes.
Look
Goodness.
what I
320
just
for
made.
50
Look
minutes.
what Cameron did.
Beautiful.
320 for 50 minutes.
And then
350.
eggnog ice cream, too?
And eggnog
I
ice
can't
cream.
take it.
Now you make your eggnog ice cream homemade.
We do.
But if you don't have an ice cream maker, you can just go buy this.
But this, I love this. If you do make it and you have an ice cream maker, one of the great things about this, can we get it? Do you think we can?
That is
That's the
amazing.
best. That's like almost the best part before
Just
eating
cut
it.
it like a cake.
You can cut it like a cake.
Well, how would you do
yeah.
it?
Let's
You-
cut it like a cake.
I'll tell you
No,
what.
No, you do it.
What?
Do you want me to do it?
Okay, kinda.
No. You're gonna get this. First
Oh
piece is always the hardest.
Is
There
it?
we
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna be
Beautiful.
generous. Am I going all the way through? I feel like I'm not.
Good.
While
And
you're
then you got
cutting
a
that
little-
and serving that to us, will you And tell us giving about your us-
I
restaurant, Fox and the
will.
Knife?
Yeah, we're a small Italian restaurant. I lived in Modena, Italy for a year, cooking and making pasta. And this restaurant has been in my heart for a long time. And I really wanted to bring that space and that feeling and that culture to Boston. It's very selfish. I just wanted a place that I love the food and the wine.
No, it's not selfish. If this is on the menu, you're doing a
Yeah, you guys share that one. We'll share this one.
Wow, this
And
is
life
amazing.
is fantastic.
Oh
This
my
is for
goodness.
you.
Thank you so
How
much.
much?
This is for me. And this is for me.
Perfectly warm. You're gonna love this. Oh wow!
Holy moly.
I'm even eating what's fallen in my hand. This recipe is part of our Countdown to Christmas digital cookbook, which you can download on our website, hallmarkchannel.com. And for more from Karen, please do visit foxandtheknife.com.